Hello, good morning, friends. This morning I would like to show you how I prune this grape plant. This grape plant is somewhere between 3 to 4 years old, or maybe even 5, sometimes during COVID. So now uh, but again, the point of this video is not to really discuss how old my grape plant is. It's actually to show you how you can prune your grape plant. So what I have done for the last 3 or 4 years, I've planned how I want to shape my grape plant. So you can see these are the original first older stem. So if this is 4 years or 5 years old that I suspected, then this is the 5-year-old part. And then as you come to the top part, if this is 4 or 5-year-old, then this stem right here is 3 or 4 year old, for example. And then from that point on, you keep on cutting it back. So like here, you can see last year's growth right here, right here, right here, right here. And this is cut back last year, cut back last year. So you can see that they basically can grow very vigorously. The length of one of these vines can grow somewhere between 15 to 20 feet. This again, that's my estimation, but it's very long. So what I will do is I'm going to trim back or cut back or prune some of these vines back so that they can produce some new growth, but also some fruit for me this year as well. So the rule of thumb here is on a particular scaffold or vines that you have, like this one here, this horizontal vine here. What you want to do is you want to leave space. So for example, about maybe 6, 8, or even 10 feet apart. Like you want a bud here, a new vine bud here, and then you leave a gap and space between. Then about 8 to 10 inches later, you leave another one there, space 8 to 10 inches away, another one there. But you can see I did leave some in the past too, but they didn't do so well. I have to get rid of those, and that's normal, that's okay. But this is also the reason why I grew this one out as well, and allow it to become a new scaffold on my trellis here, on my support here. So now moving on, this old one from last year, it didn't do so well. I'm going to go ahead and remove it completely. This stub that came off, I'm going to go ahead and clear that off. Another stub that came from last year's growth as well, that's going to be gone. And I'm left with these two right here. I have to decide which one I want to keep. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this one and keep that one. So I'm just going to go right in. Again, can't be too stingy. You gotta make sure that they grow. And that's gone. I can pull that out and away in one moment. But here I have a bud here, I can see. And there's a bud here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to snip. You want to keep maybe 2, just in case one doesn't do so well, or you get hit by a frost after you think it's over already. Like I'm thinking it's over already, because I'm waiting for the bud this year to wake up already. Normally I would cut before these buds are awake, but this year I'm trying something different, so they are somewhat awake. Well, could I tell? I can see a little fluffy white hair or residue kind of coming out of it. That gives me an indicator that it's about to wake up. So you can see sometimes the water would drip out of the vine or the cuttings like that. That's normal. Let it be, and it will heal itself. So again, here I have the old one right here. I'm gonna snip that one off because it's not gonna do any good. It's too small. You want to choose the biggest, the strongest to stay. Okay, now I have 2 here. I have to decide which one I want to keep. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this one like that, and I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this one, just like that. And I'll remove these cut out vines later. It's not really in my way right now. So I'll go into this one, same thing. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this piece right here, this stub that is not gonna do me any good. This one is gonna have to go. Move that out of the way a little so I can see. This is a good one. You can see how thick this one is. There's only one here. Too bad. I'm gonna get rid of that. But I'm gonna go ahead here. There's a bud there. I'm gonna cut above that bud. I'm gonna leave this one as an insurance right here. So I can see a bud there and a bud there, and I'll cut right above it. Just like that. Okay. And then moving on over here. You can see again the old one. I'm gonna get rid of it. I have to decide to keep this one or that one. I'm gonna keep this one. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this one out completely, just like that. There's a bud here and a bud here. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut slightly above it, just like that. Here's an old one. There's a bud there. Looks like there's another bud on the other side, but I'm gonna go ahead and extend it a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it right above this third bud here. And cut back the old dead one. Same thing, slightly above. Going on, I have to decide. I'm gonna keep this one. I'm gonna get rid of this one here from last year. And then cut above this bud. Same here. This one is growing inward towards this one. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of it completely. I have this one. There's a bud sticking out, but there's two here. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this one completely. Like that. Okay, and because I want to leave this one at the end, there's a couple bud there. I'm gonna get rid of it right above this second bud. So there is how I pick and choose my my vines and the eye bud or the new growth bud that it's gonna produce the new year's vines and hopefully lots of grapes for me. Here's an example of one that I cut, but you can see it goes all the way to that tree over there, and that's 20 maybe about 20 feet right there, just to give you a really good clear idea why you want to get rid of these and clean them and maintain them and plan ahead of time. And when all is said and done, this is what my grape look like after pruning. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.